I'm not. You know what? I'm closing it now. I'm not giving him. There.
Hi, internet.
Look at what you've done,
About
Brandon.
45 minutes late.
There was some intense discussion that had to happen, apparently. Let's see.
Look at me. Apparently, of course, it had to happen.
Where's the mute button on
Mute button was trying to mute my Nick.
You press the button that you think mutes me, and it just shuts your whole system down.
Well, good night, everybody. So, I would say last time, but
This time,
let's all jump in the Wayback Machine for several sessions ago. To give you all context, so we're all back in the same place, you are currently searching for the second of a series of artifacts that have gone missing from the archives of the Grey Circle, a kind of eclectic group of researchers and multiplanar groups that collect dangerous artifacts, research them, apply them where necessary or helpful, or just keep them for themselves because they like blowing things up in their lab, apparently.
Relatable.
So you're on the search for item number 2, the and the DM drops his notes. Balance. The artifact known as the Balance of Power. The first one that you already collected was the Group of the Herald. So we're keeping in line with very self-important names. As you were gathering to head out on this journey, Flint Wintermite crashed through a door in in Haversham's bookstore that Felix just likes to hang out in, apparently. He's like those people at Barnes & Noble that drink coffee, read the books, but never pay for them. Felix crashed through after a very bad day. And you guys basically struck a deal that he would help you find this artifact after you help him get back home, which was in the northern continent of the planet, where you were currently in the southern continent relative to his hometown, which was estimated to be about a 2-week journey. So you all struck out as new friends together, or not, and made it up to the coastal city, bartered passage onto a ship, met an interesting crew to include one sentient wood and metal fellow by the name of Blaskin. Had an interesting run-in with some fish people in a reef, and a very strange artifact that you eventually cracked open to reveal a much more sinister idol in the center. Threw that away, filled it with the remnants of the fish people that you defeated, and handed it off to somebody in town who was none the wiser. Jumped into an arena battle. What else happened? Oh, yeah, Will met a guy. Anyway. Yeah, I'm going down this entire thing in my head. No, Will found out some very interesting information about his past and what he's been carrying with him the entire time. The arena win that you guys accomplished caught the eye of the Sultan there in the Gold Coast, which is the southern province of the northern continent that you're on right now. So you've gotten that much closer. You went to the library, or one of the archives that Blaskin was familiar with, met a very interesting fellow with a small miniature collection and a huge rabid fanboy complex about the arena, who offered to give you guys a means to get north faster if you collected some troll blood, which you did with your regular panache, which happened because they fought trolls. Avarist hung out in the stands and manipulated his sword through the fight because they only let 6 people come in. So, Avarist, you're going to have to talk to Tim about getting your participant's badge, because right now he has it.
Okay.
You met with the Sultan, who offered, or who was impressed with you, had a nice big dinner set up, had a bit of a ruse going with one of the entertainers that came into the dinner to kind of test your mettle, so to speak, and Blaskin dove in front of the bullet aimed for the president, at which point that's when the illusion disappeared, and the very interesting gentleman that seems to run the Gold Coast there offered you guys a potential job for his favor to investigate a nearby town, which was quite a source of conflict between the decision makers in the group. Will sent his newly discovered stand-in father figure off to investigate the new town, and you guys continued to head north with the teleport scroll that has been handed to you by your library friend. And there's way too many names in this document right now, so I'm not keeping up with all of them. So, his name it started with a C.
Skag.
No.
Wait, I'm sorry, hang on.
Skag was very short-lived.
I don't care.
I'm offended that you that's offensive that you didn't even mention Skag.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Hand-wavy arena stuff. No, the name of the person you guys met in the Alabaster Archives.
Alabaster. Oh shit! Yeah, never mind. I don't remember who that was.
Cornelius.
Absolutely.
Yeah, sure. Sounds right.
I mean, I'm the one making it all up, so
yeah. You're Brandon. You are God.
I really think that's what it was, but I can't find the specific notes right now.
I think Cornelius was right.
Yep, Cornelius, 5th floor of the Arcane Library.
If I name him Theo, then he'll be the third one, so...
Theo the third?
Well, I put you guys in touch with a Theo and a Theodore, accidentally.
Well, that flew back past us. We weren't aware. I mean, I wasn't, at least.
Theodorius.
The very uncouth actuary at the arena.
Yeah, what an asshole.
Who had all of his Excel spreadsheets out. So all of that is to say, you all then teleported sans Brashear to an interesting location further to the north in... I'm going to share... I don't know if you've seen this map yet, Avarist, but it's pretty crappy.
Are you knocking my drawing skills again?
It's just in the title.
Again?
Oof.
Fuck.
That's rough.
So the exclamation point is roughly... Oh, I'm turning it. The exclamation point on that map is roughly where you were kind of informed you would be landing.
Are we looking
I dropped it in chat. It's the Arconis map. Arconis being the name of the region you guys are all in now.
The crappy Arconis map.
Yes. Because of its JPEG compression. And nothing else.
Yeah. See, else. I don't settle for compression, which is why my maps take an hour to load in.
1 hour?
Is that why?
10 gig maps? Who cares if there's less than a gig limit?
I'll take the crappy looking over the load time.
No, this is like a 2-month-old joke now at this point because I hadn't finished the map to the standards that I was looking for. So all the gray blobs are mountains, basically.
Glub, glub.
And just for the record, the location you all are trying to reach by the end of this initial step is up in Grimspire.
Which side of Grimspire, if I may ask?
Kind of under the eye.
Okay.
We don't know why Grimspire's in work.
Yeah. Why is it called Grimspire with a Y? What is wrong with the spelling of this country?
Well, have you ever seen a happy dwarf?
Or a happy spire?
If it's spelled with a Y, it means it's cool.
Oh, why are you hating
And it has an
on
extra
Ys?
M.
Yeah, for things that are bleak, Grim with 2 M's is like 2 C's on thick.
Well, see, I only settle for 3 Cs.
I don't believe you.
He called me out on my bullshit, and he was absolutely right. Damn it.
Oh, I didn't even make him roll insight or anything. So, with all of that being said, you have landed in a fairly tight, musty closet kind of structure. With stone floor, looks to be there's a little bit of light coming through from some of the slats in the walls, and from what you can gather initially where you've landed, the stone looks like it's aged. There's maybe some mold growing on some of the lower boards on the walls. It doesn't look particularly clean, but it's still structurally sound, and kind of dark.
Well, let's find the exit.
All right, I need you to roll initiative. No.
All right.
Wow, what the fuck?
Teleported to a strange place and combat.
You actually
Do I-
rolled initiative. No, don't believe me
beat-
yet. Jeez.
Do I
we're-
beat the door?
Like, was the wolf there? Like,
Yeah.
geez.
Where's the?
Are we like rolling initiative IRL because of that wolf?
Where'd that come
Wolf.
from?
Huh?
Did no one hear the wolf?
The what?
What are you talking
Oh,
about?
never
Are
mind.
you fucking? Are you
Somebody
fucking drunk?
howled.
Oh. I thought I heard a train.
No, I heard.
was a wolf
an
train.
The wolf train goes, "Ow!"
No, there's only one door. It's pretty easy to find.
Do I defeat it?
It goes first, but it's a door, so you go next.
I open it.
The door opens easily enough. There isn't even like a particular latch on the inside. You just kind of push it open. You find yourselves in a looking out into a larger kind of open, I want to say cloister, but it's a structure that's maybe got a roof about 15 feet up from where you are now, and your door seems to be kind of on the back wall. There are no external walls to this. It's just like big, thick wooden columns kind of holding up the roof. And actually, everybody go ahead and give me a perception roll,
Oh no.
just so people get to do something
Perception.
right out of the gate.
Since I played, how do I do this?
I have faith in you.
Do you?
Well, you are cleric, so there is faith.
Hey, if you
Call
look at
him.
my
But-
two
oh,
last
well.
numbers, it says 420.
God damn it.
Got him.
Oh,
Cleric
I don't
plays
know if
it.
anyone cares, but it was also
Didn't
my
have to roll
birthday
with this.
yesterday.
There we go.
Hey, happy birthday!
Thank you.
Happy late
Happy
birthday,
birthday.
to you.
Merry Crim Cram.
Thanks.
You get 5 temporary hit points.
You
Yes.
take 10 points of damage.
Temporarily, of
I mean,
course.
you get 5 temporary hit points, now you take 5 points of damage. Okay, we're back.
Okay, so as you all are peering out of this door, kind of Little Rascal style, heads above heads, because there wasn't that much room in the closet you landed in. Let's see. Nope. Yep. Nope. Are you actually rolling for Tim? He's in your scabbard.
I did not mean to.
He sees Jack.
That was meant. Hey, well, to
It's
be
dark
fair,
in here.
To be fair, he actually used blind sight, but yeah, I get your point.
We're going. Yeah, so you guys all kind of,
I
Or-
did not mean to roll. for
as
him.
a group, you generally take this in and kind of mutter between yourselves, but you're looking out into a kind of sprawling field of structures that look largely dilapidated. There are permanent buildings placed throughout your view. You're in one right now. But to the left and the right, there seem to be kind of similar kind of constructs. And you had been given, I think, a little bit of information about this location from either Bashir or Cornelius, if I recall, that the location that you were being teleported to was one of the trade meets, which is a, through, I think, a history roll of Flint, you were able to figure out is was an annual tradition throughout the Arconan countryside where, like, once a year it would travel between 3 different locations that were more travel friendly to different provinces on a cycle, that everyone would kind of send their merchants and trade and gossip, and there'd be like new, inter area deals made, and just kind of a general annual festival, lots of coin being passed around, and fun get together. Definitely not within the 6 feet of separation rule.
Yeah, we're definitely not following quarantine protocol.
We're all infected.
So what you're essentially looking out at now is
Coronavirus.
Yep. the structures that would last between each meetup.
I was actually about to ask if Blaskin's crew's ever been to South Fradal here, and then I looked at it, I was like, this is landlocked. What a dumb question.
You sailed up the river? No.
Yeah. We'd have to go all the way around Windhold and Grimspire and sail up the river. That would take
no.
You're familiar with some of the southern coastal cities. That's about the extent of what you've sailed to so far.
That's what I was thinking. Like, I wouldn't think our crew, our medium-sized ship wouldn't go up to Windhold or anything like that.
So what you gather in the location you're now peering out at is the interior of the building you're in. Again, looks kind of overgrown by nature. Some things are still kind of have mold or moss growing over them. It looks like there were large, heavy wooden tables set at different locations inside, kind of on the flagstones of the interior of this atrium, that have long since kind of fallen apart, or something like came through and stepped on one. Either way, they're all either broken or just kind of moldering where they sit. And that seems to be the general flavor of the area everywhere you look. I think you guys know that it's been about 20-ish years since these were held anymore, since the country started to fracture.
I thought you were going to say it's been 20 years. The teleport just took that long.
Oh, man. Flint, you're really late.
Show up. Oh, why's my knees and back hurt?
Yeah, everyone's aged, and Blaskin's just like, I don't get it. What's wrong?
But based on those rolls... Okay, so several of you also pick up that in front of the kind of arc of buildings... Will, actually, you did pretty well. You can tell that the general layout of the promenade, as it were, there's 3 main roads that seem to spread away from this central point that you guys are at, and they all kind of point off to the northwest. Yes, because you're from this planet. But in front of this trio of larger kind of organizational meeting room buildings, that one of which you guys have popped out of, there's a large, like, open square. I say square, but it's more of a circular structure on the ground. It looks to be just like laid out in flagstones, just pressed into the dirt. You imagine this is where just like large gatherings can take place. There's no structure over the center. This is just a wide, maybe 300 feet across circular gathering place before the roads start, where you see smaller structures set up. Maybe that's where the different vendors would set up their stalls or something like that. Okay. And the layout on the ground, as you're seeing this, kind of resembles the emblem that Brashear flashed for you guys when you were trying to get to Theo. It's like if you think
I
of
mean,
a
like on his badge.
yeah, if you think of like a yin yang, but add 3 instead of 2 and take out the middle circles.
Huh.
That's kind of what's happening. Like out on the, it looks like there's just all the
And-
flagstones have been placed in this similar pattern.
And we didn't ask Brashear what, because I feel like I asked him about that, but I don't remember if he told me what all that was about, like what the symbols were.
Don't know if you asked him that or not. He would
And
have
it was
just
because it was 3 of them. Maybe I didn't like ask him the right question. Maybe I didn't get the details, but like I understand that there were 3. Was like 3 stones or the 3 gems? Because there's 3 of them. It's him. There's another agent, and then it was and then Red Dawn. Like those are the 3 blades, right?
yeah, that was the symbol that he was carrying was the badge that I think, what are they called again? That his party identifies with.
Okay.
I want to
So
say...
the symbol is for the party, or the symbol is just something that the party like relates to.
No, that's kind of their identifier. It's the apolitical cross spectrum
Okay.
trio. Not random notes. Oh, I didn't scroll up. Huh.
What's a scroll bar?
No, it's because I
A scroll.
keep notes on my
wheel?
MacBook. Whisper. They went by Whisper.
Okay.
So yeah,
And
you
this-
kind of
okay.
pick up that pattern is kind of built into the meeting grounds here in the central kind of circular focal point of the gathering space.
Okay.
And then a couple of you also notice that there do seem to be several figures kind of off towards where the different like merchant stalls and things that are in various elements of disarray or complete. Man, I'm already losing words tonight. Have been completely destroyed by time, weather, nature, animals, what have you. Kind of at that periphery, you see just some silhouettes. It's the terrain out here. You guys are kind of in a not heavily wooded area, but it's all been cleared as far as the promenade grounds are concerned. You can see the mountains off to your right, out the right side of the building, and then just kind of open highland off to the northwest, the to your front and your left, basically. So you guys are butting up against the foothills of a mountain range, and it's just kind of lightly misty. Just a little bit of fog, diffuse, hanging in the air. Nothing thick like, you know, pea soup or anything like that.
All right.
All I heard was that there's pea soup, and now I just want to quit.
But you do notice that they're the 3 or 4 individual figures that you can see are kind of listless. They aren't really moving all that much. Just kind of standing around, sitting around.
Okay.
Standing around, sitting around.
Do they appear not necessarily harmless, but do they appear like neutral and or friendly? Like what is their appearance?
Are
Like,
they
what-
yellow or green?
Are they human? Are they clearly monsters? Are they goblins sitting around a fire?
They, from this distance, because this is about, I would say, you'd guess between 300 to 500 feet, somewhere in there. They are about human shaped.
Okay. Hey guys.
In Will's book, that means friends shaped.
Hey guys. Let's go see who
No.
those people are.
No.
What do you mean no? You haven't even been here in a while. You don't know what's going on. You don't
Okay,
know.
fine.
you don't know
Okay, so
what's
I'll
changed.
just shut up throughout the whole game. Okay. Excuse me for wanting to be a part of the game.
Hey, her bless was clutch in the arena, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal.
I blessed. That was me blessing.
So he's used to playing Mimi, that's why I didn't want you talking.
Oh,
I
boy.
forfeit from the
I've been
game.
gone too long.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. All right. What are we doing, guys?
Allow it.
Where are we going? There's some dudes over there. I see dudes.
What kind of dudes? Can you give us some more information?
Humanoid. Too far away. Need to get closer.
Flint, you can see. You can kind of make out some of the stuff on the edge of where the dilapidated structures begin across the gathering circle.
Oh, okay.
So you can see one or two that he's probably referring to, but yeah, they just.
Well, let's head over
Blaskin
there.
looks pretty stoked to be here. This nice overgrown naturey area looks nice.
Blaskin, can you roll me a medicine check?
Oh no.
Oh no!
Actually,
not a robot virus.
Medicine or nature? I'll leave that up to you.
I'm gonna go nature. I feel like for me. 8.
You just got
Okay.
bonked. I saw that 20.
Strong.
That's all.
Okay. Actually, medicine is higher, but I rolled nature anyway because I feel like that's more my style.
Well, given that you rolled a 5, I don't think that was going to get you there, even with fused medicine.
Anyway.
Let's hold
His eyes
over
go
there.
red.
I'm gonna get you there anyway.
Oh, good.
Will, would you like to do the scouting thing, where you hide and look?
Yeah. And
Excellent.
Will does that.
Okay.
So Will is going to use. All right. So
His
Will.
legs.
No, Will is going to cast Pass Without Trace.
Awesome.
So a veil of shadows and silence radiates from me. Technically, I could bring people with me, but it's better. It gives. Oh, I guess it actually applies to everyone. But anyways, I get a plus 10. Yeah, I get a plus 10 bonus to dexterity, stealth checks, and I can't be tracked except by magical means.
So that's okay. I've had a tracker on you for years.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So let me go and use my second level spell slot. And then I also have my bitchin' cloak on. So that obviously also helps. My cloak of elvenkind.
Okay. So is the rest of the crew just kind of chilling there in the teleport closet while you venture out?
Yeah. Now here's my question though. Is there a way for me to use my fucking spider slippers and like walk on a wall or the ceiling? And like just like spy on them from like a Spider-Man perspective.
So
Spider Will.
Are we actually still in a desert setting?
no, you're in kind of sparsely wooded highland, like just next to the foothills of a mountain range. There's a lot more moisture in the air.
Like what? Okay, what is my option for like getting close to them? You know, you just described to me how I get to them, and if you want to give me options, give them to me. If not, that's fine.
So the cool part is you're on one side of a very open amount of territory between you and the individuals that you have spied.
I'm actually just going to turn into a lizard and walk.
Yep. Oh yeah.
So
Thing at a time.
is that beast shape?
No, that's wild shape. Yeah.
Oh yeah, wild shape. Okay. So, Blaskin. Wait, like a regular lizard? Not
Yeah,
a giant
little tiny
lizard.
By the way,
Okay, just a little thing. Okay.
Blaskin,
I'm not trying to attract attention. I'm just going out.
I say to Blaskin, hey, stay within 30 feet of me, and you get a +10 bonus to your dexterity.
What does that mean?
I mean, it's one of those situations of, is anyone going to question a lizard anyhow?
Confirmed.
You don't need to make a stealth check when you're a damn lizard in a forest.
Hey,
So the Autobot rolls out,
give this to me.
collapses paper crane style down into a little lizard that's like partly wooden.
I actually
With,
just Googled forest lizard, and I didn't know that was actually. I was looking for a lizard that would live in a forest, and it turns out there's a species just called forest lizard.
Oh, I know that dude.
I know that.
you know forest lizard. Actually, they changed colors too. Actually, I didn't know
Say
that.
life is like a box of insects.
All right. So what do Blaskin and Will see then?
So, Will, just giving you a little bit more context here. You're in one of 3 large gathering buildings. On one side of a very open expanse, because what's in front of you is the large circular, like, crowd gathering location with nothing in it except the design that's been kind of paved into the floor. You're still out in nature. There's like grass and dirt between all of these stones. It looks like some are older and some are newer. Like this has just been an ongoing project. Every time people get here, they decorate it a bit more or something like that. Maybe it's a Boy Scout thing. Who knows?
Okay.
It's just Boy Scouts in the setting now.
No, that makes sense. 100%.
So you don't have a lot of options for hiding behind things. What the? I need to not look at Discord right now.
Don't get distracted.
But what you can do is kind of you stay low. You start to make your way across. I mean, this is a good several hundred feet of open space before you get to some of the structures that start to come into better focus at the edges of the mist in the distance. Actually, are you just what's your plan? Because that's basically how you guys are going to roll out. You're going to stay low. You're going.
Yeah, my plan is
gather
to get as
like
close to
the
them
spell
as...
you cast kind of helps gather a little bit more like humidity and mist around you. So you kind of get this weird extra like low bubble of translucent cover.
Mm-hmm. Basically, I just want to get as close as I can so I can maybe listen to them, find out if I can even understand them and like what race they are. Try and find out if they're friendly.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I can get in pretty close without being noticed.
Yeah, but Will already cast the fucking spell, so he's gonna do it.
I mean, if you're within,
I didn't blow a spell slot just to watch you stay in my spotlight.
if you stay within 30 feet of Will, you really won't be noticed.
Yeah, you could fucking crawl in his fucking face and he wouldn't notice you.
Like Will's doing this cool Navy SEAL kind of really low crouch run thing,
Yeah.
but you're only 6 inches off the ground, so you're just hidden in the
Doing
bubble.
That silly little bearded dragon run where they like flop their arms all the way up and down.
Will's bird like takes off and like scoops up the lizard, and like they go to sleep.
Oh, yeah.
They do air surveillance.
I tell the owl to grab Blaskin and do some aerial surveillance.
He does so. Hey, that's a good idea, Will.
Oh yeah, because I was definitely thinking of like surveillance and not getting back at Blaskin.
He doesn't say anything about don't eat the lizard.
Please slightly refrain from eating the lizard.
I'm not playing.
Don't eat the lizard. Don't eat the lizard because then it will expand inside you and kill you, my dear sweet owl. All right, what does Will
I'm
see?
looking for? Yeah, hold on. I'm getting
All
there.
I wanted to be done was to get a better view of what the fuck we're walking into.
Like, we don't even know if these guys are hostile, right? They're just there.
Right. but we can never be too sure about this sort of thing.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I did blow a level 3 spell slot just to talk to some moss, so I guess that's fair.
Yeah.
I definitely skipped that part of the story.
I don't think that was
You
necessary.
can regale the others with that one later.
I just wanted to make sure that, like, I reminded myself that I did pop a level 3 spell slot, so if we get into combat, I've only got 2 more.
I gotta go back and watch that one now.
Do you guys have level 3 spell slots?
Not only do we have level 3 spell slots,
It's
we
like
pop them on privilege.
It's like the meme where the guy's like, "I'm only making 1,000. You're making 1,000. I'm making 800. You're making 800. I'm making 600. You guys are getting paid?
Yeah.
You guys have level 3? Oh my god, I'm dying.
You have 3 level 3. I only have 2 level 3. You have 2 level 3s. I'm only on level 2. You guys have spells?
Like barbarians or fighters, you guys have spells? Oh man, I really wish I made a fighter or barbarian that just doesn't get magic, so when he sees a spell being cast, his caveman mind just thinks it's some sort of physical thing that they're doing. And then so someone has to actually like sit down and explain what magic is.
Okay, so a couple things. Yeah, they're just flexing their muscles correctly and things are happening.
Yeah, that's what the fighter barbarian would think. It's like 8 wisdom or 4 wisdom or something.
Oh no.
They just don't get it.
So, let me make sure I understand this correctly. Blaskin, you're currently the eyes in the sky right now as a lizard?
That's my understanding, yes.
Via
I have been picked up against my will. I have been
No, not against your will. By your
owl
will.
napped.
By a will.
By no he by the will.
So the way I imagine this going down is like, hey Owl, can you pick up our lizard shape changer friend? And on the ground I'm just like, please do that. And the owl's like, yeah, I got it.
It's the best trained owl you never trained ever.
Yeah. So yeah, it's my understanding that I'm in lizard form flying through the sky.
So
and
does your
else
perception need to be rolled with lizard stats?
Oh no.
Mentals are unchanged.
Okay. Wait. No, that's polymorph where you have to use the...
Yeah,
'Cause, like,
druids get to keep their mentals.
Yeah, he gets the animal's physical, his mental.
Right, but like, aren't eagles like extra good at perceiving things? So when people swap into eagle form, they've like got laser eyes or something.
You'll
that's
have to look.
an
He probably has
ability.
advantage on
That's-
visual perception checks.
Yeah, but that's
okay.
separate from actually, having the stat. It's actually an ability, which
Yeah.
does work.
Okay, well, as far as I know, lizards aren't that keen of eyesight, so he's not going to get an extra bonus anyway.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so.
Well,
What if I was one of the ones with the eyes? Damn it, why am I retarded?
chameleon?
Chameleons.
Blech.
Well, you get an extra bonus to your hide, but
Okay, cool. Oh, okay, well that's my quote of the session. Why am I retarded?
I've been trying to figure that out for a while now.
Yeah. So you want me to roll my perception?
nope, you already did.
Okay, cool. 26.
Or I already did.
I like it more.
Oh, that was a different roll entirely. This
Yeah,
is
I
you
know.
guys on the move. Blaskin, you notice this, and we'll get back to Will. As you guys are passing about the midpoint of the large open circular area, you pick up the pattern in the ground. It looks kind of cool. But there is like a central, smoother stone like center to the whole layout that seems to have a weird, unnatural set of pockmarks in the center. And that's about as much as you pick up from it. It's like I should probably tell somebody about that.
Again?
So the weird like triple yin yang symbol that's going on the ground right now.
Okay.
That takes up the whole layout. Here, I'm just gonna give you guys like a. This will just make it easier. Hold on.
You no make easy. You make hard.
Well, it makes a lot of sense in my head, but I think a picture would help the rest of you. No. No. God damn, my neighbors are loud. Can you guys hear that behind me?
No.
I actually can.
AFK a minute.
Sure.
He's full of shit.
What? No, I can hear that.
I mean, they're really fucking loud. It's coming through the wall. That isn't like
hang
an
on a
open
sec.
window.
Hang on, let me just check to make sure that isn't my neighbors.
And
I hope they all get
Okay.
coronavirus.
yeah, but
So when
if
you
get
say I look
coronavirus,
like
you live
a-
next to them.
When you
Yeah,
say
hold
I
on.
look
I'll
like
show
a-
you exactly what I'm talking about.
When you say I look like a wooden lizard, do I look like carved out of wood?
I mean, no, because it's too smooth.
Oh yeah, it would be too smooth. Okay, so
You're not
it's
like,
just
you're not like
wooden-
a whittling project. Okay. Man, window snipping tool is not fast. I'm dropping this in Discord.
Yeah, it's slow.
Desktop.
Oh, it's like a spirally sort of. Gotcha.
Yeah, so what you picked up is that the center of that, like the rest, the three sections are all like just random flagstones that have been placed. So there's, it's very speckled but organized. So there's those gaps between the three curves. But then as you pass over the midpoint, you notice that there is a singular smooth, like circular stone that has an odd, not natural looking set of like indentations in the center. But the owl isn't much of a conversationalist, so that you just kind of keep that to yourself right now.
Can I still talk anyway?
How does that wild shape shit work?
I don't think I can speak. I don't.
I think
Think. I
I
never
think your
really thought
form
about
needs
it.
to be able to speak.
Yes, like if I were a parrot, maybe I could talk. Very annoyingly.
They'll leave that one alone. Yeah, I gotta check this out. Let's see. So you use this feature twice. Stay in the B shape. General form. Following rules apply. Your game statistics are replaced by. Oh, never mind. You retain your alignment and intelligence, wisdom, and charisma scores. Your perception would be the beast form.
It just said I maintain my perception is, but my abilities change, but not, or my skills change, but not my attributes.
Yes.
I have no idea what
Wait.
kind of perception.
No, your scores and hold on, never mind. You seem to be hit points. You can't cast spells, speak, or take any action that requires hands.
Okay, cool. So we're right back to where we were. Glad we got.
But now we know. But now we have data.
Oh my god, that reminded me of being in the army. Spend 30 minutes just to realize you were right where you needed to be.
With one less assumption. Okay, but at that point, how high up are you flying with the owl?
It's kind of up to the owl. I can't really tell him where to stop. Is this where my robot develops a fear of heights? I've never been high up before. I've always been on a boat. Now that I'm up here, I'm like hyperventilating, having a panic attack.
Would you like to see?
Yeah. I'm gonna roll a d20 and just see if I have
Hold
fear of
on.
heights.
I just want to look at this real quick. Skills. Let's make this a. Let's make this a wisdom roll. Straight wisdom.
Oh.
This is a new experience for Blaskin. Don't have anything to draw on for this one yet. You've never had this much open space between you and the ground that you know gravity wants to pull you back to.
You know what? I'm going to justify this as saying that this is a defying the natural force of gravity, and natural forces are what I'm all about. Lizards should not fly, and I have lizard brain right now.
Lizard, no fly!
It's
It's just scrolling across your eyes.
He's having a, traumatic experience right now. He's in lizard brain, and lizards should not be here.
Just inside is, ah!
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Constant stream, that is his existence right now. Or scream.
Alright, I like this. This is the kind of character development I like. Blaskin's having a brand new experience in the air and realizing that he does not like it up here.
Will, how high up did you send your owl? Will? Will blunders straight into the target and suffers several wounds.
Oh no.
Blaskin's inner voice right now.
You know, in online games where somebody disconnects but their character hasn't gotten the notes yet and they just keep running straight forward?
Oh,
that's
sorry.
Will right now.
I was muted. You guys couldn't hear me. Jesus Christ.
GG.
I sent the owl like 30 feet in the air.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want it to be so close that they would be like, "Huh, what's that owl doing?"
Blaskin, your traumatic situation is only happening because you are quite so small right now. So 30 feet is still quite a drop.
It looks more like 300. Nice. I like this.
So, you guys, yeah. Will, you just kind of keep moving. You're not really getting a good eye on details yet. As far as you've picked up so far, you're not hearing any language. They're not playing any music. They're not on fire. And they're just kind of standing there. Blaskin, so are you just like moving up until you can detect something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking to me.
No, I'm sorry. Just you guys in general.
Yeah, I'm moving up until I can either detect them, like detect something from them, or until like they start. I guess maybe like if they change not their tone per se, but like shit, I don't know how to describe it.
Their stance, their demeanor.
Yeah, like if they are all of a sudden looking like
body language.
Yeah, if they're looking all of a sudden like maybe they're gonna come over and like happen to like check out the area that I'm hanging out in, maybe I'll be like, I'll hold tight for a sec, see where this goes.
Okay.
This is the longest I've ever seen a group worry about something.
You haven't even left the starting point.
You should have.
I was about to ask what the rest of you guys are doing back there. Like, did somebody break out some cards? No.
I was literally just about to ask you to describe, like, what happens from when they fucking take off. Like, did we just see like fucking Blaskin turn into a fucking newt and then get whisked away by an owl that he suddenly is friends with?
Can you imagine if you thought that was a random
silently.
owl and you just saw your friend just get yoinked?
Completely
Like the
silently.
moment you look away, you just hear.
But you guys are used to, like, you know, this is Will's owl though, and obviously unbeknownst to everyone else, it's actually Lucky controlling you.
That's meta. No, so the air is kind of like, with all the moisture hanging in the air, sound is kind of muffled a little bit. So the rest of you, Will took off and mentioned something to Blaskin, and Blaskin quickly kind of shuffled down into this, hand size, interesting looking conglomerate wood and metal lizard, and then started doing the weird run right alongside Will, as they passed out from under the awning that you guys are under, because it's maybe like a 30 by 30 foot building.
Yeah.
The owl that kind of hangs around Will's head just kind of swooped down and grabbed the lizard and went up out of view.
Now, technically, I'm reading the Pass Without Trace. A veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection. for the duration each creature you choose within 30 feet. Can
Yeah.
that apply to the owl?
If you want, I mean,
the owl technically counts as a companion in Will's book.
Is it
you can target it, but it's
like, because I'm trying to keep the owl close enough to me. Because Blaskin, I was applying that to Blaskin.
sure.
But now that I think about it, I could also apply it to the owl.
Will give me animal handling, and Lucky give me a perception.
Animal handling. Okay.
I realize in retrospect, when I was first going up into the air and having a panic attack, I should have said my tail pops off.
Just lands. Zert, zert, zert. Do we have
It's
Lucky
like
back?
too late now to be in the moment, you know?
Lucky. Are you muted?
He said he went AFK.
Oh wow, that was a serious AFK. I'll roll for him. That's fine. Just more for my humor than anything else. Do. Will you give a very hasty kind of command to the owl to stay kind of near you because you want to envelop it in your veil of shadows?
Yeah, like a holding pattern almost.
It kind of gives you a couple quizzical looks and then kind of looks back up into its head almost, like thinking, and then kind of nods and follows your lead.
Cool. Lucky's back.
Hey.
Sorry about that.
No worries. You're you're continuing the ruse fairly well. So yeah, in that case, the owl is also staying within range of your ability to kind of additionally mask everybody. So you're about halfway across the open space right now. You're at the middle of the big circle. And Blaskin's perception does start to pick up a little more detail on some of these just kind of listless figures. The first thing that stands out to you, Blaskin, is you're pretty sure most humans aren't good at standing when half their head is missing.
Most, not all.
Yeah. Specifically, like the right half of the figure that starts to come into more view for you is not really entirely there. The skin looks like gray and speckled with other potential natural phenomena like mold or mildew. And yep, that's probably a brain that you can see in the middle there.
Cool.
Will, you're still
man.
not conning anything, by the way.
I can't cast Call Lightning in lizard form, unfortunately.
Lizard.
I'm gonna go back to whoever is closest to me and be like, turn back to normal. Oh, do I want to? Yeah, I can't speak it.
You
So
went
you're 30 feet in the air right now.
When you pick Ghostwise half, and so you can use that telepathy.
Actually, I just wait. Can I just like speak with animals and talk to the owl? Oh, I can't cast spells. Never mind. That's irrelevant. Unfortunate.
Well, no, because you can't talk even if you would cast it beforehand.
No, I think it might be telepathic. I might be insane too.
Well,
If
you're
it's a
talking to animals,
concentration,
so
he could cast it first, then shapeshift, and then he should still be able to talk.
right. I'm more curious about the details about talk with animals. Like, do you still need to be able to physically talk, or not?
I'd have to look at it. Either way, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, because you're already lizard man up in the air.
Well, I'm
Your
gonna
eyes in the sky. You can't report.
I'm gonna
back.
like panic and hope that the owl picks up that I want to go down because I'm freaking out anyway.
I was pretty smart.
I'm gonna stick my little tongue out and smell the air.
Does he have stats?
Bleh.
The owl?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd look up owl under NPCs.
Oh. Just an owl. Okay.
I think it's less about the owl's intelligence,
He's got a
more
2
about the
intelligence.
person controlling
Yeah,
him.
that's wow.
He's an animal. He's wise, though.
You said he's pretty smart.
But yeah, when I'm controlling him.
Yeah, as I'm saying, it's less about the owl's intelligence. It's more about the guy controlling him.
Aren't you still controlling him?
For the scouting part, I probably would have worked into it just so I can see what's going on also.
Oh, okay. That makes a huge difference. Then I didn't even need to make you roll the other thing.
I did not state that, but decide at this point, I'm like, you know what? I should see what they're looking at, and then I work into him now. So they're
Okay, so you've got a weird puppet lizard flailing in your clutches right now. He seems mildly panicked.
Mildly.
I'm gonna make an insight check to see if I can tell, is he freaking out because he's way up in the sky or if he's wanting something.
It's a really funny looking dance. You don't get any new information whatsoever.
Okay, I'm just like, okay, calm down, dude. I'm not gonna drop you.
But you... Oh, man. So if you're warged in, is that your perception roll, then?
It's however how you want to play it. I mean, I'm looking through the eyes of the owl. I'm using its senses, so it should be...
Oh, shit.
Its.
Your owl just nat 20'd his perception roll. Yeah, you...
It's a fucking baller owl.
That's a very previously dead thing that's now kind of hanging out in standing form. Actually, it looks like it was, based on the half of the head that's left, you can tell it was a half-elf.
Now, is it like dead, or is it an undead looking thing?
It's undead looking thing. It has movement to it. It's just kind of listlessly standing, rotating a little bit. Nothing's... It seems like it's just kind of in pause mode.
Okay, I'll descend a little further to get a better look.
Oh, thanks. Take the panicking lizard closer to the zombies.
Yes. Well, I was also thinking, like, well, you know, I don't think that the lizard has as good eyesight, so I want to get it closer so he can see too.
Thanks.
Look at the horror in more detail. Yeah, so you can see 2 or 3 of these kind of on the periphery of the stalls, and it doesn't look like there's any like directional movement. They just kind of seem like they've been left there or don't have any particular interest or direction right now. So it's not like they're frozen. They're just kind of idly hanging out at what used to be the mall.
Okay, the dead.
Yep. Let's see. Yeah, you're picking up 3 or 4. You can see out in the distance, like in between some of the dilapidated tents and things, slightly larger shapes, like slightly bigger than human compared to what you're starting to pick out in detail. It's like whatever that is out there is not the same size as these. Not a ton. It's not like there's just throngs of them everywhere. And yeah, based on that, damn, nat 20. You also see the weird detail in the center of the dais. It looks like 3 specific sockets in the center of this very smooth stone. Because you were kind of right overhead as you swoop down lower to get more detail. So,
do I recognize what this may be? The emblem?
No. I'm trying to think real quick. Because you weren't with Will when they went to go find Theo. So...
But he did see the very first time when he flashed the badge to disperse the guards after he'd fought us. He did see the badge then.
Roll me a quick intelligence check, Lucky.
Intelligence or history?
I'm trying to remember if it's more about pulling back the memory or connecting them. You connect him. The the detail that you see in the larger structure immediately, like, oh, I think I saw somebody use that, or you saw somebody. Bashir used that before, and it's like a larger version of the exact same symbol that he's carrying around. So this is definitely like some pings are going off.
Okay, I'll bring the lizard back, drop him off. And then
Are you dropping me off? Are you dropping me off in the room with everybody else?
Yeah, I'm bringing everybody back together so we can report on what we've seen.
All right.
What's Will doing?
I'm gonna change back and look at everybody and be like,
well, Will is still trying to, I guess, figure out what these, what's going on with this, what he's seeing. So I guess Will does not, Will doesn't back off just yet, I'm guessing.
Owl, where are you going?
I mean, if he sees the
This is gonna be like that.
Wait, I'm sorry. Will's still out too?
Yes, Will and the owl and the lizard were all out together.
Okay, then I would have gone to Will. I was thinking that he'd come back. I'm sorry.
So you dropped off at the ranger.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna scamper back as a lizard into the room and then change back.
You got dropped off next to Will.
Yeah, I'm scampering back into the closet room.
Will's still out in the field.
Yeah, we're not close to there.
You're probably 150, 200 feet away from the room you started in.
Yeah.
I scampered fast.
Cool. The owl swings by you. Will drops off Lizard Blasket. Lizard Blasket books it the hell away from you.
Yeah, and the owl's gonna like fly around in front of Will, make sure he has his attention, lands on the ground, and then shakes its head like no.
What is it, boy? Timmy in the well?
He's gonna kind of fly up around and then like circle him and then start flying back towards the group.
Okay, charades. He
keeps doing that, circling and then flying back towards the group. Trying to lead you back.
Why do I get the feeling you're trying to lead me somewhere?
Don't worry about it.
It does that owl thing where the head moves but the body doesn't. Like that.
Okay. All right. We'll follow the owl.
You got a 15 on your insight check, so you do actually start to connect the dots here.
Me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I connect the dots that the owl's leading me back.
Yes, with great intent. Especially with the lizard now like 90 feet ahead of you, doing the flailing arm run.
The up on its hind legs run.
He's running.
Yeah, I didn't even think about doing like the bearded dragon hind legs run too, yeah.
So you are able to stealthily make your way back across the stone field and into the past some moldering tables and chairs and into the closet where everyone is kind of chilling, relaxed. Avarice got a pipe out.
So
Hey, everyone.
can I change back then?
Mm-hmm.
Hey everybody. Did they explain to us why they stopped teleporting up here?
No.
No, just that they stopped coming here when all the all the like when all the different houses split apart?
Flint, give me a history roll.
I feel like they may not have been the full truth.
What did you see?
Dead people.
History.
Oh, those were dead?
He sees dead
Do not
people.
see half the heads hanging out.
The owl's like bobbing its head up and down, and then it stiffens itself, and then like slowly kind of waddles like a zombie across the floor.
Hedwig's got his arms out or wings out in front of him.
Yep.
Flint, you actually recalled that the this only piqued your interest because of your specific kind of line of work. But several pilgrims that made their way through, because you didn't attend the trade meets, but your father had before, and he had stories that he'd picked up from people around. But there's always kind of a handful of folks or local crews that kind of maintain the grounds while the trade meet's not in session and on its off years. And Vesper has always had a kind of dead problem where not to any kind of infestation degree, but like as people would come and patrol through for as long as anyone can remember, things have struggled to quite stay dead in the area. So in addition to like scaring off bears or wolves or whatever might come through and try to use the space that has, food scraps left over or whatever, people try to not bury anyone nearby.
Okay. I'll kind of passingly sort of mention that to everybody. There's this is normal.
More so than the walking. I discovered something far more important.
Okay.
And that was?
You and me both, friend.
Did you say a fear of heights?
Yeah. I actually did add that to my character notes too.
Awesome. Never were up in the crow's nest.
Except when I was scaring the crap out of that guy by turning into a cat. But that was different than flying through the air in the talons of a flying creature.
It's okay when it's shenanigans.
Well, there will no longer be height-based shenanigans now.
Did he mention the symbol?
No, he mentioned his fear of heights and the undead.
The symbol means nothing to Blaskin. He doesn't really... It just doesn't mean anything to him.
Since
He thinks it's just
to
vague.
keep Lucky's just trying to keep the ruse up. He's like, "Would you see anything else? Are there any kind of markings, runes, or anything?"
Yeah, there's some runes out there. Oh, well, too late. Yeah, there's some runes out there.
What it look like?
3 little, almost triangular symbols in a circular motion around each other. High in the sky where I was panicking. It looked like an eye.
Like, isn't that the symbol that so and so had? Whichever guy it was.
Yes, that
Captain
was.
So-and-so of the Them Brigade.
Brashear.
Yes, that is the same symbol as Brashear.
Was it their people, or are they involved in this?
No, that's more so the symbol that represents their group.
Well,
Yeah, I didn't get the full history lesson from Brashear. Not a lot of time to really get into all these topics.
Yeah, it sure is a shame you sent him off instead of letting him come with you.
Yeah, you know. What a bleeding heart I am.
When it
Recommended
applies.
course of action. Terminate. Dead.
Well, I suppose if there's not much over there, we could give it a once over.
Might as
How
well
many
go,
dead were there?
Just the 2, right? You said there were 2 figures?
Will, you saw 2.
Yeah. I saw 2 figures.
Let's see. That was Lucky with the natural 20. You could see at least 6.
Wait, I never got close enough to see the others?
Well, the owl came down and...
Sometimes perception rolls are really low.
Oh, okay.
So he says there's 2, and the owl's like starts like hooting and like moving around and shaking its head, kind of no.
Okay. There's more. Is there 3?
It scrapes its claw on the ground like 6 times.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And bobs its head up and down when he says 6.
6 what?
He just said shit out loud.
Yeah, and then it does the wings straight out and slowly like waddles.
6 penguins?
You just kind of it does that where you say it and you're standing behind him. It does that thing where it turns its head all the way around real slow.
See, I've heard of these penguins, but I've never seen them.
Let's well, if there's no major objections,
well, we can either
let's take a look.
Yeah, we can either sneak around them and leave, or we can kill them.
As a creature of the natural things, I say destroy them.
We heard the man over there. Let's go. Let's go get a closer look.
Anybody know what these guys are particularly afraid of, or like do I just hit them with my sword?
The cleric, no.
Does the cleric know?
Does the paladin know?
I was gonna say, I don't even think I get a roll on this because I've literally never seen zombies.
Haven't we fought undead?
Have we?
Oh, I'm
I
sure
have
you've fought
Too many
undead
different
by
games,
now.
too many campaigns. I don't remember.
Let me rewind a bit. Yes, you fought the ghost of Saul Clay in the sewers in Marsember. But past that, I don't think you guys have actually gone up against... No, you had skeletons. You had skeletons there too. They were coming up out of the water.
Skeletons, that's it, yeah. Alright, well, let's go clear this area of enemies, and we can get a better read as to where exactly we are. Because right now we can't really take the time to scout out our position.
We can't fast travel while enemies are nearby.
Exactly. I can't sleep in this bed that this 2 meter long, 1 meter wide bed that I've been carrying with me.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Party, I gather you.
Blaskin will definitely lead the way on that. He is adamantly opposed to the undead.
Is it because they're stinky?
Yeah, you got it, actually.
Hey, Will would like to use, since he still has pass without a trace, because it is up to an hour.
Mm-hmm.
He would like to have everyone move with him, or he'd like to suggest that we all move
The group.
Yeah, move as a group.
Pretty sure that has to be when you cast it.
Yeah, when I cast it, I was right next to everybody.
You cast it with yourself, the owl, and the lizard.
Yeah, before I left. So everybody was within 30 feet of me, right?
1, 2,
Or
3,
do I
4,
actually-
5, 6.
How does it read? Does it say it has to be
Hang on,
cast
hang on.
if
Let's
you
see.
target, or is it just those within?
It says
Each creature you choose for the duration. Each creature you choose within 30 feet of you.
So when you cast it, you choose which creatures you want it affected.
Okay.
Hold on, hold on.
Will-
no,
will-
no. I'm as I'm reading this. For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you has the bonus.
Okay, so
Yes.
you can add people at will.
Yeah, so I would have exactly. So I would have chosen. Even then, I would have chosen to add all of you.
For the record, guys, he used some ashes and a sprig of spruce.
Nice.
He had material components.
Yeah, nice touch.
Mm.
Ooh la la.
I almost deflected everyone just by saying I turned into a bear in charge. I really thought about it.
Did we lose a couple people already?
Yeah, he's totally asleep.
I see Mimi lighting up.
Emily.
Hmm?
Yep, still here. As
He's out.
Tim just flies out of the
100%.
scabbard and he's like, "Fuck it, I'm going on my own."
Whee!
Tim's his own man.
This narcoleptic bastard needs to. Oh. That's fair. It's like what, 2 o'clock there?
Yep, one till.
Y'all are crazy.
And yet we're still here.
I know. I'm impressed. I mean, we set it up on the outset of building the group, so yeah, I would kind of rely on it by now. But
Oh, cool. I actually could turn into a black bear too and just run in there. Nice. I had to
Well,
check.
I'm
Actually, I
talking
could turn
more
into a brown
about
bear
the fact
too.
that we're still, like, half of us are still standing in the teleport closet. And we've been playing since 12:45. And it's 2 o'clock in the morning.
you always do have the option to say like, "I leave" and do something else.
I mean, was that really an option?
I'm
It
just
was
telling you
never
what
an
happens
option.
when you tell me what you do.
Listen, we went to, hey, I want to
Right.
know what happens when they leave, to,
Right.
well, they're also still doing things. I wanted to explore.
Will applies pass without trace to everyone and says, "All right, let's sneak up on him. Let's try and like surprise them. Try and take them out before they can like raise any sort of alarm."
I'm pretty sure they're just zombies.
Yeah, but if we make enough noise, we might attract the others. Wouldn't
Well,
it
he's
be?
going to kill them all.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying we're not going to kill them all. I'm just saying let's deal with 2 and very quickly and efficiently, and then deal with the others and not also have to deal with those 2. You know, divide and conquer.
I think somebody has a cat.
Yeah, a cat has entered the fray.
Yep, that
This
is
is the wrong
Valoria.
game.
You now have +5 to detection against ghosts.
Oh my god.
All right, so are you guys all rolling out across the field?
Let's do it. Let's roll.
Rolling, baby.
I've never done combat as an animal yet, so I'm actually going to go ahead and turn into a brown bear for that, and that's on page 304.
If you open up the NPC, you should be able to type in brown bear and then pull the
Yeah.
deal to your hotbar
Oh,
All right,
shield.
let's do it.
Oh, you can fill your hotbar with items as well? I thought it was just dice.
No, you put like skills, attacks.
Oh, wow.
Oh my, you're kidding me.
Your character.
I need to add.
Holy
You know
shit.
that whole like
Entire thing.
brain exploding meme? Yeah,
Yes.
that's
Galaxy brain.
Going with the dude from Tim and Eric, awesome show.
wow. Fantasy Grounds just opened up so much more.
I must be doing something wrong. When I open up the NPCs tab, there's just nothing there.
Do you have the books loaded?
Oh, yeah, you should be able to
Sure.
open up your monster manual, I think. Wait, is that just for me?
Unless
But
you shared it.
it's in Player Handbook Deluxe. So
Oh,
under
okay, that's why I don't have
library.
it.
modules. Yeah.
Yeah, when I type brown and hit enter, it says brown bear.
I just didn't add that book because it wasn't relevant yet.
I bet you look foolish.
I mean, I don't know,
It's
maybe.
recorded so everyone will know.
Oh no!
Along with all of the viewers of his stream, which is us.
Yes, with all of us who already knew.
What book is this?
The Player Handbook Deluxe, PHP Deluxe module. I think it's
Oh,
just
there it is,
called
load.
DDPHB.
I see it.
Yeah, that's definitely good to have. I don't know how you even rolled your character with that not loaded.
Just that good, yes.
Just made shit up.
I had to learn to code and put it in there myself.
I hacked the Gibson. I was not expecting the lizard owl combo to. Yeah.
Brown bear.
Now have the owl pick up the brown bear. That'll be excellent.
It's a brown
Oh,
bear.
okay,
cub.
yeah. It opens up the entire page. Neat.
Did Tony hear earlier when they were all like discussing amongst themselves, like, "Hey, does anybody know how to handle undead?"
Yeah. Did she?
Probably.
Do you?
Do you really?
Let's find out. I have a thing.
Cool.
Yeah, I have a thing. Hold on, I can't.
There's a lot of ums in there.
I'm starting to doubt your knowledge on the subject.
I'm gonna roll a dice real fast. Everyone ignore it.
Imposter syndrome at work.
Okay, cool. Yep, I can actually roll my text directly from the bear page.
So, starting at 5th level, when an undead fails a saving throw against your turn undead feature, the creature is instantly destroyed. So yeah, I know something.
Yeah, give me a quick religion check, Tony.
Oh dang. Oh dang. Ah dang, that didn't count. Hold on. Oh.
Yeah, that's good.
Couple things.
Damn.
So yeah, you are happy to share the fact that your connection with the Morning Lord gives you the ability to. Is it still just once a day? I forget. Your channel divinity.
So she follows the Morning Lord?
I think so.
Yeah, so
Lake
he's
Thunder?
like highly anti-undead.
I mean, she kind of fell in with that crew. It wasn't more like, I'm drawn to these, I will be a cleric of this.
Well, I'm just saying that Lathander is very anti-undead. So that 20 would be perfect for her, knowing like strengths and weaknesses, especially a low-level undead like this.
Awesome. I think you can use... Oh, at 6th level, yeah, you can use it twice between rests. You just got that. So, yeah, there's a couple things you can share with the crew. One, everyone knows that you can call on your deity to basically try and push them away, and if they are weak enough elements of undeath, you'll just, like, powder them in their presence. But also, the wandering undead of a more persistent persuasion have the ability to stand right back up if you think you just killed them, unless radiant damage has been applied. Or a critical.
Thing with applying radiant damage.
You know a couple people who do radiant damage.
I know a couple people.
A couple people, yeah.
Bear claws are radiant damage, right?
I didn't
Yeah,
know
totally. Radiant Bear Claw sounds like an awesome dessert.
Oh, that it actually does.
So how would I go about doing that?
What, radiant damage?
Sure.
I didn't know what question you were specifically asking.
All of them.
Basically.
So you have a couple spells that do radiant damage, including one of your cantrips, and I think your spiritual weapon?
So are we in combat? Like, are we in straight
No.
combat?
We are asking.
Oh, never mind. Your spiritual weapon is
Yeah.
force damage.
Avoid the mold if you can. It's in its.
No, they were just kind of looking for an expert on things that be walking about what should have already been dead.
All right. So we stab them, we cut them up, we kill them. You blast them with your magic. Does that sound like a good plan to everyone?
I'd rather not.
I mean, there were some pretty zealous members of the hall that you got trained in that were like, "Don't let this kind of creature exist. This is like an affront to everything we believe in and pray towards." But that's up to you. I mean, they were pretty zealous.
Those guys were kind of crazy.
Sound like they're just Walking Dead. You should be able to kill them pretty easy.
I feel like we're really overthinking a bunch of zombies, guys.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Jesus
I just wanted
Christ.
to include our cleric.
That's fine.
Alright.
It's just going on forever. Like we've been at this for like an hour and a half, and it's 4 zombies or 6 zombies.
Yeah, let's do this.
Watch, you'll be standing. We're like, oh, we're overthinking. Go in there, and then one of them kills us all.
Well, we're gonna end up going in anyway, and we're stealth. I didn't know that stuff about radiant damage though.
Now your character does.
Yeah.
Zombies are annoying.
They sure are.
So, Avengers rolling out?
Yep.
Yay!
Autobots.
All right, so we'll get as close as we can before they spot us, so that we can hopefully like sneak up and get a good attack on them.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask. I'm actually gonna ask Tony one thing.
No.
As a bear.
Do zombies animals?
I'm sorry, what?
You hear growl, growl, growl.
Excuse me? Would you just call me? I'm sorry, that's just a thing we say at work a lot now. But anyways.
That is actually kind of an actual question. Do zombies in Dungeons and Dragons eat all flesh, or is it just human flesh?
I'm pretty sure they could eat any flesh.
Cool. Or not cool.
Very uncool.
Mm.
So if I'm a Warforged bear, am I just like rawr?
Rawr.
Yes.
All metallic roar. All right,
You
let's
can't
continue.
speak unless the creature can speak.
I meant just the metallic noises.
Oh, yeah. Rawr.
All right, let's continue though.
All right, you guys charge across the open field, kind of the same path that Will took before. Everyone's kind of keeping low. I'm going to roll some perception checks. Actually, no. I want everyone to roll a stealth check and
Everyone
add
gets
plus
plus
10.
Yep.
How do you add plus 10?
The
There's
little
an-
modifier box at the bottom. Click in it, left click, and then just type 10.
Plus 10.
Then roll stealth. And I'm going to play the part of Tim.
How do I add plus 10?
The box right below or right next to where it says ADV and DIS.
No, I mean I'd have to roll as a bear.
Oh, pull up the bear stats.
Yeah,
Okay.
if it has
stealth.
stealth, it'll have it in there. If not, then you just use dexterity.
Dex.
Okay, so I just have dexterity, but how do I add the +10?
So that's the big adjusting box, like the biggest box next to all the pluses and minuses in ADV and DIS.
Lower left corner.
You can type in it. You click on it once and then put in a number.
Ah.
Excellent.
That was your
I like
initiative.
And it was a hell of a good one, too.
Don't forget to re-add the +10.
I mean, it's literally the same thing as my stealth.
Okay.
Does not
That's
say
good.
that it says
Okay.
initiative.
Hang on. I would like to do it again because I also have advantage due to my cloak.
No, so I have to roll at disadvantage to perceive you.
No. It says right here, you have advantage on dexterity stealth checks made to hide.
Oh, yeah, okay, fine.
So I'm gonna.
Whatever, you got a 19 with a 2.
I know, but I know I can do better.
Just show off.
Where is that
5
window under
better.
where I add the modifier? What?
Look at the bottom left corner of your Fantasy Grounds window.
It says
Oh,
modifier.
of my Fantasy Grounds window. I'm looking at my old character sheet. You guys keep saying bottom left. I'm looking at the bottom left like, what are you talking about?
No, yeah, the whole game window.
Yeah, just left click and then type 10.
10. Okay, cool.
And then roll whatever from your character sheet. That's
Yep, that's
I pulled it
it.
from the bear. Sorry, I actually pulled it from the bear. That's the sheet I have to use here.
I love this.
I'm so
You know how easy it is for people to just sit at a table
bear.
and roll
I'm
a
the
die?
stealthiest bear of all time.
We're like, I can't click the right button.
I actually am the stealthiest
Damn.
bear. I rolled as much as
All right,
I
hold
rolled
on.
the highest
Hold
in
on.
the group.
He gets up on
So-
like both his hind legs, and you see him doing that exaggerated tiptoeing.
I'm hiding behind
Yeah.
a little teeny tree.
He's so. You know the. Do y'all know the Splinter Cell 3 Lite headset?
Oh yeah, with the eyes on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So since Blaskin is a Warforged bear, he's like stealthily like creeping along on his back 2 paws, and you see these 3 beacons of blue light coming off of his forehead. No, that was good. The only one who beat you was actually the one who rolled in the tower. Lucky is just close to the ground, like Hanna-Barbera cartoon, skittering along on fingers and toes.
Like
This is
Muttley.
why you play D&D. This is the shit right here.
Yeah.
You guys are freaking... Man. Oh, wait. I have to roll for Avarice. Here we go. In the plate.
Give him +10.
He has disadvantage.
But he gets
Because
to
he
roll
fell
with a
asleep.
+10 still.
And if
Yeah,
he rolls
his-
a 1, he can re-roll it.
He dropped a 20.
Aw.
Oh.
Okay. No, it's still alright. It's lower than everything anybody else got, but it's not that low.
I found exactly the picture I was looking for. I'm so happy.
Oh no. Nope, not gonna look yet.
Oh, that's hilarious. It's not that bad, Brandon.
It's only illegal in 3 states.
Yep. And one of them
Um,
is Utah, so who gives a shit?
Yeah, you guys kind of all in a close-knit but slightly wavering group as you try to stay low and, you know, don't climb up on the larger stones that are taking spots up. Which is like a difference of 3 inches, so, you know, I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. It's getting on in the evening. You make it across the open expanse. You pass by the center point that a couple people think are interesting. And you get, I would say, within like
Bonking distance.
yeah, based on the rolls you guys had, I need to roll some. double check one sheet because that was actually important.
2 sheets, 3 sheets. Ha ha.
Oh yeah, there's a vampire. So that's plus. Okay. You here. I can actually share this, can't I? Where would you guys be? Coming in from that side. Wait, layers. Oh, nope, I'm doing that wrong. Ah, I haven't done this in a while. There we go. No, don't zoom in. What?
An extra week to prep, guys. We got this.
No, I'm just trying to use the mask. It's being a butt. I'm going to show you a map in just a second. You know that whole line of sight thing that's coming in Unity? That's cool.
Yep, we could have tried it tonight.
Shh.
I think somebody even asked about that.
All right, I'm gonna. Jeez. I needed a window up with all this stuff way long ago. Aren't you glad you're paying membership for this experience?
I'm not.
You wonder why Ass falls asleep.
Hey,
Oh, burn.
that's fair. But, you know, touche.
I understand completely. He's like, God damn it, map.
So you guys come in. You actually make it pretty close to the perimeter of what's going on.
That's my favorite place to be.
I'm just gonna.
I don't believe
you. I'll share this map in a second. I'm just putting you guys all in the same location. You can kind of tell me where you wanted to be in like marching order.
Whenever I go to a party, I'm always at the perimeter of where stuff is happening.
So
Try to be in the middle.
I am what's happening.
And other lies you tell yourself to go to sleep at night.
Look deep into your heart. You know it to be true.
Okay.
All right. Do I? Oh, I need to hit the. Wait, I can do the share, can't I? Sharing. There we go. Boom. Much better.
You have a map.
Oh, I need to make those visible, don't I? Boop. 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 Boop.
think that's something I've done in Roll20 before. Actually, I made like the map and everything, and then to get into it, and I start the combat, and then I forget to move everyone to the new map. Basically, they're like, "All right, you see all those bad guys? No."
Yeah, I've seen you do that before. In Shadowrun.
Unsurprising.
So what you see around you, the wooden structure to the north is actually still standing. That's a dilapidated roof, but a lot of the other ones are just piles of rotting wood.
Straight trash.
And where you have approached right now, nothing seems to be responding quite yet.
All right.
So I'm essentially, you're in a surprise round. I'll have you roll initiative after people take whatever action they're going to take.
Okay. Let's see. So Will is right next to Flint.
You can also, I didn't ask you guys like marching order or arrangement of your crowd. You were just kind of moving en masse. So if there's a different structure you want, you get like the first 2 rows.
Okay.
To let me know how that was going.
Will is gonna motion that he himself is going to go straight for zombie 2.
Maybe we should try to range them down before they are aware of us.
Blaskin gives everybody a bear thumbs up.
Do bears have? Can the bear do a thumbs up?
So
they have like thumb paws.
They sort of have like they sort
I
of.
think you're asking the wrong question.
They don't have opposable thumbs.
Can a warforged bear
That's true.
do a thumbs up?
See this thumb extend from a random pocket.
Excellent.
It does like the BB-8, a little torch pops out.
Yeah, that was the best part of that whole movie.
I can't. Is there a way I can measure the distance here without moving?
Yeah, each square is 5.
Oh yeah, I can also lock tokens, huh?
You could.
Good. Spots.
But we could also do pointers.
Where's tokens? Oh, I have to right-click a token, don't I? Ha!
That's 25.
I'm gonna get within bonking range of zombie 1.
You can also target what you want and then hover over, and it'll show you the distance between you and the
Ah, damn it! I just closed the whole fucking window. Hang on.
45, just a little too far.
Hang on. No.
Another thing that can't happen on the tabletop.
Hang on.
Oh, I just wiped the entire map off the table. Hold on.
Which
that
map?
can happen.
Which map is it? Forest Glade?
It's in chat. It's the last thing I posted in chat.
Oh.
Oh no.
I see it.
I accidentally
Also,
rolled
if you
that.
open your character sheet and then I think it's right click on the token, the left side, it'll whatever map you were on last.
There, I'm targeting that one.
Unfortunately, a bear cannot thumbs up.
Oh, you guys don't have water breathing anymore. Hold on.
I need to fix that.
No, I got it. Also, Will, you don't have Hunter's Mark on either. This is all left over from a long time ago.
Oh, from
now
our
his
last
100
combat.
mark, if it's set up right, he just leaves that on him.
Oh, well, I already took it off, so.
Damn it. Why would you do such a thing?
Lucky, I'm pretty sure you don't have mage armor up yet.
Why not?
When did you last have it on?
Always.
He probably put it on when he woke up in the...
So,
It's probably a first of the day thing.
Will's gonna motion towards our squishier companions to, like, follow. In a way that it's like, let's all stick together sort of as like a pack almost.
Hmm.
You think we should try to take him from range first?
Mm,
Nah.
no, I think we should. I think we should take the advantage, get those 2 taken out as quickly as possible. That way, when the others realize what's happening, we already have either almost dealt with them or have dealt with them.
All right. What's everybody else doing? I gotta pick something for Everest. So
I'm gonna throw a firebolt at
just put Everest to sleep. He's taking a nice nap.
The second one there.
Yeah.
I'm charging the one closest to me.
Yeah.
Which is zombie number 2. And yes, I can actually close that distance because I am a bear.
I thought you were gonna say because you had legs, but okay.
Well, no, it's 35. I have a movement of 40.
Well, he even gave us permission to change our marching
mean,
order if you wanted to be like
also
right
true.
behind me, anyways.
I think it'd be 35 to get directly onto the square of.
No,
the...
30 is to the square from Will to that square. 30. Will is 35 from the zombie.
for like a ranged attack.
Yeah, if I were to do a ranged attack, the zombie would be considered 35.
So actually, yeah, Blaskin, you don't have to occupy the square. You could get right next to him.
I mean, it's irrelevant. I can cover the distance anyway.
All right, cool. So we got Lucky and his. We got. So yeah, this is a surprise round, you guys. I'm gonna let you do the move. I'm gonna approve movements. Blaskin, yep, accept move. I don't know why that wasn't showing up for some reason.
I just did it there. The first one is control click for an attack, not a movement.
Everest is moving up there.
And Will's suggestion was just that Lucky and Tony keep close, but they can like make ranged attacks or melee.
I think they should go Assault Zombie 3 together physically with their hands.
Yeah, no, they should both go straight for Zombie 6, which is the furthest away from us.
I like your strategy. Bold, but it'll pay off.
Use your fingernails. Really get under that skin.
Gross.
All right, how do I add Tim to the combat tracker? What the heck? Oh, there we go.
So were they lucky rolling the same initiative, or do you just have it doing group?
Well, nobody's rolled initiative yet. That's just part of his action, is to whip out the...
Well, I just saw the zombies are at 17.
My God.
Oh, that's automatic when I dump them into the tracker.
You just don't have it on... I'm just saying, because you have options of doing random for each creature, or do it by group type.
Uh-oh. I'm going to have to learn how to do that. What is that, like a general Fantasy Ground setting or
the
a
options,
NPC setting?
The little gear over there. Let me see what it's under.
Combat, GM, NPC, numbering, random. Cool. Auto NPC initiative.
Yeah, you've got it by group.
So
everything that's the same type, it'll put them all in the same initiative order.
Okay, so I want the auto NPC roll, but I don't want it to be grouped. So
you want individual.
Okay, so just on then. Well, that'll be fun for later. So that means first up is Flint's move.
What am I doing?
Yeah, you're the first to go.
I'm bonking.
Why do you have initiative 29? I didn't ask for initiative rolls yet.
Because he rolled earlier.
Oh, right, because that was your stealth roll. All right, whatever. Also, Will rolled initiative at some point.
Yeah, at the very beginning, I rolled initiative against the door.
We're really good at
Fair enough. Flint, do something.
At least I remembered.
Help us out of this chaotic failure of a nightly run.
I resent that.
You attacked nothing.
How am I not? I have the line. It says I'm targeting it.
Oh.
I literally just toggled it off and
it's
on.
time we just go to bed.
I disagree.
I think you guys should get your initial attack at least. Try again, Flint. See if it works.
Can I keep the 17?
Yeah, drag it onto your target.
Yeah.
That's a hit. You get to do damage.
Bonking time.
Bonk.
Dang, you actually.
But you didn't do damage to it.
Hey, oh, kaboom.
I literally have the thing targeted.
I
Am I wrong? Because right now for me it shows target zombie 1.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
yeah, I dragged them from the tracker.
Not sure. Just drag your damage on top of the icon.
There we go.
I'm gonna do a bonus.
A mighty wallop.
Well, I guess it's not a bonus attack. It's extra
Second attack.
Yeah, second attack. I don't really know what exactly I'm doing wrong.
Here, hold on one sec.
Okay.
Are you targeting in the tracker or on the map?
I've clicked it on the map.
Okay,
twice.
hold on. I'm going to delete his token and re-add him. That was number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Was he there?
No, up.
Okay, try targeting that. So clear your target.
It says
and-
I'm still targeted. All right.
There you go.
All right. Does
Roll
it
on
show
check.
it for you at least?
Yes, I see it in your targeting.
All right. Let's give it a shot. Yeah.
Nope, it's broken.
Try targeting it from the combat tracker just out of curiosity.
Bomb.
I mean, that's a hit, so... Man, I give up. They definitely did an update recently. Yeah, so... He... crumples to the ground. But... what was the damage he took?
Bludgeon.
11?
Yes.
Nope, it stays down.
Excellent.
You just like smash off enough of its head and upper torso that it's like, well, if that tries to crawl around again, it's not going to do much.
Dead fortitude for you.
All right, that's my turn.
Let's see if anybody else can hit anything on the map. Hit the next button.
Oh yes, that old chestnut.
Let me move through all these other things. Oh wait, right. This is a surprise round. Will,
Yes.
bursting out of the weird cloud of mist that you were somehow exuding behind you.
It's a
Like
spell. It's
Don't think
magic.
about it too long.
Taco Bell.
Yep. Nah, it's magic.
Oh no.
Please tell me our server isn't borked. By our server, I mean my setup.
I would hope so. That would be really sucky.
I mean, you guys are totally winning anyway, but...
Yes. So I attack. Let's see. I have zombie 2 targeted. Perfect.
Huh?
Nailed it.
Hey, that worked.
Yep. Oh shit. Hang on. Before I continue,
Uh-huh.
no, that one. That's the one I wanted. Did I do that right?
So Zombie 2's marked, and you turned on your Hunter's mark.
Okay, so I should be good.
In the future, if you've already rolled an attack and you haven't put that on, I'm not going to let you do that.
Okay. I will remember that. Let me write a sticky note and I'll stick it.
You
to
got to
my
declare a
screen.
Hunter's mark before you make an attack.
Hunter's mark. Well, technically, could I just apply that after my second attack?
I'm hunter's marking with my sword. This one.
Yes. Yes. Well,
It's a bonus
that's me
action.
marking. Yeah, it's a bonus action.
I'm up in the air about using it while you're making an attack that you know is already hit.
Agreed.
Oh, I didn't even look at that part. I just immediately panicked. I'm like, wait, where's my hunter's mark?
Hit all the buttons.
All right, so attack. Boom.
Nice.
Attack. Boom.
Oh, so that was 15?
Yep. And I guess that means that I transfer my hunter's mark to zombie 3.
It crumples down to the ground in front of you, and then kind of twitches and grotesquely limbo bends all the way back up and just kind of goes right in your face.
It did the limbo at you.
Wait,
It's
so I
got-
didn't kill it?
Oh no, you did, but it's already bad at being dead.
Oh. Alright, then I go for a third hit, I guess. Never mind. So, you take the mark off zombie 3, please.
I think it's gonna stay on zombie 3 because Will's cocky.
Technically, it does until he moves it.
But he already told me he moved it to...
So zombie 2 is dying again. Do I need to hit it with Colossus Slayer? You know what? Here, take some Colossus Slayer. How about that?
Wait, what? Do you
Is
get to
this
add
what?
that to this same attack?
I only get to do Colossus Slayer once.
Right, but what's the second D6 that keeps going?
Hunter's mark.
Okay, so...
Is my hunter's mark broken?
No, it's because you told me you moved Hunter's Mark to a different target.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
so
then
just-
and then it got back up.
okay, then subtract 2. Did I still kill it?
Okay, so...
Damage exceeds by
Let's
9.
find out. Nope, it gets back up.
What are you talking about? I
What are you
killed it.
talking about?
It's like negative 20 health.
Undead Fortitude, it gets a con save.
It gets, yeah.
A con
It
save
tries.
against the amount of damage that killed it.
Shit. Do I have anything? Do I have anything?
Oh,
that lets me attack
shit. No,
again?
no, I'm doing this badly. A DC of 5 plus the damage taken. No, you'd killed it.
Oh,
It's dead.
thank
It
goodness.
wouldn't matter anyway. Like, I'm standing right next to it.
That's true.
You're overthinking it so much.
That's true.
I missed the DC 5. My bad.
All right, I'm no longer targeting Zombie 2, and officially, I already did it, but officially, Zombie 3 is now marked.
Doesn't it take a bonus action to move it?
Yes.
At the beginning of my next turn, which I have done now, so let me...
Go ahead and take in 4 turns.
I'm gonna go ahead and take my next turn, guys. Just it's cool.
Let me just go ahead and take my
Nobody
next...
panic.
It's okay. I know the DM.
Yeah, let me make my next 4 turns.
Thinking emoji.
I swear I'm allowed to do this.
Blaskin.
I can't move anywhere, right? Because this is like a surprise round.
True. You already made your move.
I really
Well,
can't. I can't like do anything then.
You have more movement, basically.
I have like. I don't think I
You can
get
sprint.
anywhere. No, I've already made my movement. I can't declare a sprint now. Especially because I'd be sprinting a different direction.
Is that up to the DM?
I mean, wasn't the plan for us to go over here anyways?
So everyone was kind of moving at the same time. You guys got up to the perimeter. Everyone saw the chance to attack. You still have, what, 10 feet of movement left since it took you 30 to get there?
Yeah. That's,
How much do you
I guess
have?
that is technically close enough to get to zombie 3. Alright, I guess I'll attack zombie 3. Let's see if I can target stuff. I'm gonna use my multi-attack action. So I have to claw him and then bite him. Or bite him and then claw him.
And only in that order, apparently.
Yeah, that's actually what it says. One of them's bite, one of them's claws. I don't really care. Do I get to hit stuff? Nope.
Nope. So what did Will do differently? Oh, that worked. Oh, because you dragged it. Got it.
Yeah, I just dragged it.
Will, did you target on the map or in the tracker?
The map, I think.
That's really weird.
And that's my first hit, and I'm going to do my melee attack, claws.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
Also hits, but didn't hit. There we go.
It's a ghost attack. It's like latency.
Oh, wow, that was a lot. That was some big claws. That's some big clawing.
Damn!
That's
Max
pretty
claw
fucking.
That's some bear mauling.
That's savagery right there.
All right, so it has to beat a 21, huh? Let's find out. Zombie 3. If we were on a date and you needed a con save. Oh, it missed by 1. Yep, it's dead.
Oh. It thinks about getting back up.
Luskin Greedheart just savagely mauled a zombie to death.
Seriously, you kind of missed with the bite a little bit. Like you took a piece out of it, but it's already missing pieces anyway. But then the claw just like carved straight across from like shoulder through torso and found a little bit of what remained of a pulsing heart and just.
I'm just glad you didn't tell me to make a con save when I bit into a zombie.
That's for later. Hold on.
He wasn't kidding when he said he needs to kill it.
I avoid any moldy spots on him, of course, because the mold is innocent. And deserves a chance to live.
His heart is mold.
Oh, damn it. These are Last of Us zombies. I knew it.
You done?
They are the mold, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move up
Lucky.
to that area to be within range of everybody.
Oh, Zombie 2's dead. I can remove that.
3's dead also.
Yep.
And that one's closest to Tony, so I'm gonna just firebolt it.
Cool, go for it. That's a
zombie
hit.
AC.
Yay,
Ooh,
zombies.
nice roll.
Dang. Yeah, you
Almost
just like
max.
it just goes up. Owl's turn.
Owl's just hanging around Will, or on Will's shoulder.
Just chilling.
It's pretending to be a
And-
zombie the whole time.
I think because of alphabetical order for those that didn't roll initiative, it's Tony's turn.
Oh fuck!
Awesome.
I just heard my name and I was like, huh? What?
Yep, you're the last
What's
on
happening?
the surprise round because
Basically.
your name starts with a T. And Will fought a door.
Ah, typical. See here. There's no music.
I've got it on.
I don't hear
You do?
it. We don't hear.
Yeah, I
I
don't
mean,
hear
it's
any
been.
music.
You've been playing musicless this whole time, dude.
It's part of the output.
No, we
No,
haven't
man,
heard
us.
anything. It's been like
It's
complete
definitely,
silence.
yeah.
What the?
We
it's
just
literally
assumed you
in
didn't
the
want to play
mixer.
music this session.
Like, I mean, I guess it really is a surprise round.
Don't have to worry about getting copyright struck tonight.
Hold on, it's going out B1 and A1.
Steak
I can
sauce.
assure you it's not coming out either of those.
Do you hear it?
Yeah,
We don't.
because my player is set to audio device input from voice meter, and then hold on. Do you hear this?
Clicking your mouse, yes.
All right, what the hell? I think I still fucked up Discord.
Oh well, no music.
That was not the button I meant to press.
It's like, wow, he
Voice.
fucked it up so bad, he just decided to quit
Oh
on
shit! It's still set on my. Oh no! Hold on.
it. Has it been playing in like your Bluetooth speaker?
There we go.
There we go.
God damn it!
You might need to
Well,
turn
that
down
was the
the-
most
Nothing.
boring session I ever ran. Awesome.
Yay for coronavirus. It's infected everything.
There's cheering.
Cheering for corona?
He said yay for coronavirus. Oh, I'll approve that move. That's fine.
That's fine. It's legal.
Yeah, that's not a stupid move.
Remember when I said I was fixing my audio?
Fucked it up.
Zombie 5.
Did it do it? It did it. What?
What's your DC? Wait, what?
My DC?
No, so your spell save DC. What does the other target have to roll against to beat or to save?
15. 15? I don't know.
That's
What? I'm
this is
confused.
so weird. Will, how did you get a hit and nobody else has gotten a hit so far?
I got
Wait,
a
no,
hit.
Lucky got one too. What the?
Maybe it's
I rolled. Because I rolled, motherfucker.
so was Flint the only one that couldn't do it?
Well, no. Tony's Sacred Flame also didn't really target Zombie 5, even though she's targeting it. I'm very confused.
Failed. Rolled a 1.
Oh, that
So
worked.
it failed?
Yes, it failed. It rolled because it's a save of 1 versus 15 for the zombie. So versus you, failure means it failed its save.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The second one you did. Cool. So you did 10 damage. And yeah, that's amped up from. Cool. Just making sure. Yeah. So Sacred Flame definitely hit. Piss it off something fierce. All right. I'm just gonna have everyone roll initiative that doesn't already have one.
Oh, does it set for auto at the when you change rounds? Then it'll
Hey,
automatically go
isn't,
through.
No, I haven't done
wait,
that.
No, say if you
I'm
had
sorry,
them,
quick
click
question.
miss.
Because it is... Quick question,
What?
because it is dead, it is like undead, don't I get advantage on that?
I think you go
Because I did radiant
twice.
damage?
Hold on. So condition immunities, condition. So they don't have any. No.
No?
Turn the
So
music down just a hair, please.
yeah, sorry. No, it's too loud.
He's trying to make up for the
I
lack
was
of volume.
I
during this session.
cranked it really high when she said I don't hear the music. Then I found out it wasn't even coming out. Man, there was music the whole time. I'm so sad now. No. So your radiant damage only helps prevent their kind of reanimation.
Mm.
So if the damage that kills a zombie is radiant, then they don't even get to try and reanimate.
Okay. Fine.
It's still cool, just not the cool you wanted it to be.
Whatever.
I know. Jesus. Team up here. Oh no, he goes on. Alright. Okay, we've got initiatives. Owl goes on Lucky's turn. Cool.
Let me roll for it because technically I think it has its own.
Oh, it does? I think we've always had it go just like on your initiative.
Double check.
Brandon.
Hmm.
Oh, merciful.
Yeah, your
Should I
familiar
just-
acts independently of you, but always obeys your commands. In combat, it rolls its own initiative and acts on its own turn. Familiar can't attack, but it can take other actions as normal.
Mm-hmm.
And it uses its reaction. If I want to cast a spell through it, it uses its reaction.
All right.
Should I
Sure, give it a roll.
roll my initiative because I rolled that at +10?
Yes.
All right, cool. There you go.
It would go on a 19. I don't have an initiative button for it, but that's its dexterity check.
All right.
What do these zombies look like? Do they, by the way,
Yeah, they
What do they
Don't-
look like? Yeah, zombies.
like are
They
they,
don't-
are they humans?
it's a smattering. There are
Did one look like a half elf?
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
how I felt there.
it was over half are human. There was a half elf that somebody saw based on their ridiculous crit skill check, and one's definitely orcish, but they don't even share similar garb of what is left on their their forms. It seems like different styles, different regions. You know as much that the people that visited these locations came from every corner of the kingdom, and this place has been around for a long time, so your best guess is they are reanimated from various points in the region's history and from any kind of traveler that may have, got diphtheria on the way there and, snake bit and didn't have enough water or whatever the Oregon Trail meme can tell you.
Dysentery.
Oh no.
Don't diss Terry, man.
First time that joke has ever made.
So yeah, they look like it is the most inclusive band of zombies you've ever seen.
Woke zombies.
That's all right. I was not ready to hear about this today. We are.
Guys, maybe we should just let them be. They seem cool.
Yeah, now. Never mind, I almost got political here.
So is it still my turn? Or like
If you have bonus actions, totally.
I'll do so probably actually give me a moment. Yeah, I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon.
Which is fair because you used a cantrip.
Wait.
No, you just cast it. You tell me where you want it to go.
Oh, haha. I guess right where
It
that
appears.
30 is.
Now she can attack
It
the round she
appears
is,
and
doesn't
it attacks.
Yeah, and your attack roll. Whoops, I'm
drag it on
pressing the
one.
wrong. Yeah, the zombie 5.
Wow.
Yep. So now you can roll damage.
Oh, fuck. Hold on.
What level did you cast this
Oh.
at?
I don't know. No level. Level 2?
Do you have level 4 spells yet?
Nope.
Nope.
Do
Okay, so yeah,
I?
it would be level 2.
Hold on. Let me do it again. There we go.
Nice. So your nice radiant sickle of doom carves a chunk out of the zombie.
Oh my god.
Oh, right, and now we're in initiative order, so I think everybody went. So I'm just going to drop down through the stack. Okay, so you guys got your surprise round. We're now engaging the undead. After significant discussion about how to move across an open field,
It's the only thing that matters.
Sounds like we're about to lose even more people. Do we just want to pick this one up next time now that we've got context and recap and all that fun stuff, and I figured out how to bring music back?
It's only 3 o'clock. What the hell?
I'm sure we can finish at least this fight. Well, unless you've got some sneaky shenanigans planned for it.
I'm okay with whatever.
I mean,
I never have
okay.
sneaky shenanigans. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, never.
I mean, I guess this is the question that sort of makes me think that maybe there's more than just these 3 zombies left, so...
It's gonna be like Left 4 Dead. Soon we're gonna get the beeping grenade and they all swarm us.
One of them looks
It's
slightly
like-
bloated.
It's like Black Ops Zombies. This is the first round. Somebody by the door, quick.
I'm not tired, so it's up to y'all.
I think for the sake of...
Bradley's the forever player.
Yeah, I think for the sake of Emily, and then obviously Avarice isn't here, and I am going to start fading pretty soon if there is more than just these 3 zombies, not to metagame or anything.
It's like Back to the Future. He's just starting to fade out.
But exactly, you know, I've gone back in time and prevented my parents from meeting, so now my older brother and sister have already, they have not been born. Next up is me.
That logic doesn't make a lot of sense. But anyway.
Excuse me? What?
It was a
Calling
Back
the
to the
police.
Back to the Future joke.
It's before your time.
Okay.
It's before your time. Wow.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Way to really sell it.
Hey, no yawning.
No, sorry.
So the most important thing to happen this session is Blaskin discovered he has a crippling fear
So
of
are we
heights.
calling it, or what?
Yes.
I'm hearing 2 yeses, 1 no,
Yes.
and 2 ms.
Technically,
trying to
as
keep
counts
this
as a
going.
yes, so
Oh, yeah,
technically
he-
3 yeses.
Does he even get a vote anymore? He hasn't been here in, like...
You know, if
It's
you were
true.
going to try to kick people out for being idle, he has shown up.
That's true. He shows up.
And then fell asleep.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the thing, though. When you go to school and that one kid shows up to class and falls asleep in class, he still gets credit for showing up.
He's still got attendance.
He attended. Whether or not he paid attention will be determined.
Are we gonna fucking quiz him?
Yes.
We need
That's what that
we need,
sounded like to me.
we need to make a multiple choice quiz now.
Based on the score of your answers, that's
10.
how much HP you have left.
10 questions.
Okay, well then I guess we'll call it, folks.
Alright.
See y'all next week. Thanks for watching.
Yes.